The water is perfectly clear. The sand is soft and almost unbelievably white. The buildings look like they've been plucked from another time, and the designs seem to come from every corner of the globe. You're not in an old-time adventure movie. You're in Zanzibar, an island in the Indian Ocean with a ridiculously adorable name which melts on your tongue like a delightful sweet course. Shaped by its location on the trade route between Persia, Arabia, and East Africa, Zanzibar grew rich during medieval times from the export of ivory, gold, and spices from the mainland. Later, it profited from the slave trade. Once part of the Sultanate of Oman and occupied for separate periods by Portuguese and British colonialists, Zanzibar is now a semi-autonomous region of Tanzania. In the last few decades, this cosmopolitan atmosphere has been paired with a reputation as one of the best vacation spots in East Africa. Exploring the extraordinary architecture left by its previous inhabitants is one way to spend your time there. Other ideas include spice tours, water sports, and tracking down rare indigenous wildlife. If you enjoy our content, a quick like and subscribe would mean the world to us. There's no end to the amazing things to do in Zanzibar, so let's get started. Number 1. Explore Stone Town, the capital city of Zanzibar. The atmospheric and mystical Stone Town is the cultural and historical heart of Zanzibar. Constructed from coral stone during the 19th and 20th centuries, Stone Town was declared a World Heritage Site in 2000, and no trip to Zanzibar is complete without experiencing this one-of-a-kind place. Stone Town is a lively place where you'll find a mixture of Arabic, African, Indian, and European cultures living harmoniously. As you walk the labyrinth of streets too narrow for cars to pass, you'll see mosques, churches, and temples side by side. You'll see carved doorways, pass colorful small shops, and marvel at delicately built mansions. At the local market, tasty fruits, double-sized vegetables, spices, and freshly caught fish are sold in long lanes for cheap money. Begin your exploration with a local guide, meandering through the narrow, winding streets to visit the Sultan's Palace and House of Wonders. Your guide will provide fascinating insights into the history and significance of these iconic sites. Then head to the Old Fort, which stands as a testament to Zanzibar's past. Today, its central location and large courtyard make it the perfect venue for festivals and cultural celebrations. Visit the Anglican Cathedral and the Old Slave Market and Museum. Zanzibar has long been a center of the slave trade, and the museum gives you good insights about it, as well as the overall history of the island. Continue your exploration at Forodhani Market, where the tantalizing aroma of Zanzibar's renowned street food wafts through the air. Try Zanzibar pizza and fresh seafood delicacies. Do not forget to explore the Darajani Market, Zanzibar's main bazaar, where the vibrant tapestry of local culture is on full display. Did you know that Freddie Mercury was from Stone Town? The house where Freddie Mercury was born, and where he and his family stayed until they moved to England to escape the revolution, is now a small Freddie Mercury museum. Stone Town has truly epic sunsets. To see them, you'll go to any of the city's beaches or waterfront areas. The sun goes down right on the horizon of the ocean, making for beautiful scenes as boats float by. For some fun, head to the pier just off of Forodhani Park. At sunset time, locals gather there to run and jump off of the pier. Number 2, take a boat ride to Prison Island. A great thing to do while in Zanzibar is take a short boat ride from Zanzibar City to Prison Island. The island was once used to isolate rebellious slaves and later as a quarantine station for yellow fever victims. Today, the main attraction of Prison Island are the hundreds of endangered giant tortoises roaming around freely and happy to snap a piece of lettuce off your hands. All these tortoises are descendants of the original 4 tortoises that were offered by the British governor of Seychelles. One of the animals is thought to be almost 200 years old. Talk about a living piece of history. It's all part of a memorable day on one of the area's most fascinating islands. Number 3, Go on a spice tour. Zanzibar's spice trade history began at the end of the 15th century, when the first Portuguese traders brought nutmeg, cinnamon, and other spices with them from their colonies in India and South America. The plantations flourished in the ideal conditions of the Swahili coast. Later, the Omani Sultan established Zanzibar's iconic clove industry. To understand more about how and why the spices were grown, join a spice farm tour. Here, you'll have the opportunity to learn about everything from clove and cinnamon to vanilla, chilies, turmeric, and a host of exotic fruits and herbs. Your guide will explain their culinary, medicinal, and even cosmetic uses. Then, you'll sample them during a traditional Swahili lunch. Number 4. Spot wildlife in Jozani Forest. In the middle of the island is the national park and the primeval forest Jozani Forest. The tropical forest is teeming with wildlife, mangrove trees, and distinctive plant species. Here you can see both the palm thieves, as they are called, the giant hermit crabs, chameleons, frogs, birds, and not least, the rare red colobus monkey. It is a good idea to move around the small paths with a guide who can tell you in detail about the flora and fauna and identify the different species that can be well hidden. Number 5. Explore the beautiful beaches of Zanzibar. Zanzibar offers that idealized beach holiday we all fantasize about when enduring a tough winter. The white, powdery sands of the beaches invite you to plop down on a towel or deck chair, bury your feet, and just be. And the blue waters make an ocean dip more appealing than ever before. There are many absolutely gorgeous, palm-fringed beaches all around the main island of Unguja to visit. You won't want to limit yourself to just one. Here are some of the best beaches on Unguja Island. Paje Beach is well known for its water activities. The superb kite surfing conditions attract amateur and professional kite surfers from all over the world to this part of the island. Bweju Beach is undoubtedly one of Zanzibar's best beaches. This palm-lined white sand beach on the island's southeast shore is about an hour and a half away from Stone Town. It's one of Zanzibar's quietest areas and a favorite choice for individuals looking for complete relaxation, tranquility, and seclusion. Nungwi Beach, on Zanzibar's northwest coast, is one of the island's most beautiful and popular beaches. Nungwi is undoubtedly one of the island's liveliest districts, with a diverse range of nighttime entertainment provided by several beach resorts, hotels, restaurants, and pubs. Best known for a remote coral lagoon, Michamvi is a peninsula on the island's central east coast. Michamvi feels remote and offers extensive areas of uninhabited beaches to explore, despite the presence of 2 huge beach resorts in the region. Kendwa Beach. This best Zanzibar beach is ideal for swimming, snorkeling, and diving. This is one of the few beaches on Zanzibar where the tide does not significantly fluctuate. This Zanzibar beach is also home to colorful starfish, which may be spotted just offshore, but be sure not to pick up these creatures or disturb them in their natural habitat. The sunsets at Kendwa Beach are legendary, so be on the beach as soon as the sun begins to drop. The beach comes alive in a new way once the sun sets below the horizon, with nightlife and calm beach party. The long, picturesque Zanzibar beach at Matemwe has some of the best sand on the island, and traditional fishing cottages can be found among the palm trees at the back of the beach, providing a fascinating glimpse into the local culture. The world-famous island of Manemba Atoll is located 2 kilometers offshore, just beyond the main reef, and is surrounded by pristine and easily accessible coral reefs. Matamwi Beach features some of the best diving and snorkeling on the island, as well as great kite surfing and sailing. Jambiani Beach offers a long stretch of white sand with a more traditional and authentic feel, surrounded by palm trees and fishing villages. It's less busy than other beaches, making it a perfect spot for those seeking tranquility. Jambiani is also known for its seaweed farming, offering visitors a glimpse into the local way of life. Number 6. Check out Zanzibar Caves. If you had enough with the beaches, exploring the caves of Zanzibar is a great way to immerse yourself in greener nature. The most famous one is Kuza Cave in Jambiani. The surrounding is a bit of a muddy mess, but the limestone cave itself, formed about 250,000 years ago, is really nice, with clear water and a high rock that makes an excellent jumping point. Only 5 minutes' drive from Kuza Cave is the newly opened Malum Cave. A local Maasai will walk you through the Mayalum herb and vegetable garden, past a cute restaurant, and all the way to the stunning pool. Number 7. Eat at the Rock Restaurant Zanzibar. On Michamvi Peninsula on the east coast of Unguja Island is the ridiculously picturesque Rock Restaurant Zanzibar. The fascinating restaurant is set upon a rock and, at high tide, it becomes an island just off the shore. You'll find the restaurant on the southeast coast, not far from some of the island's best beaches. The Rock Restaurant specializes in amazing seafood, and you can't put a price on the captivating views. Zanzibar Island offers a wealth of experiences for travelers. From the historic charm of Stone Town to the idyllic beaches, vibrant marine life, cultural encounters, and tantalizing cuisine, this tropical haven will leave you enchanted. Embrace the magic of Zanzibar and create memories that will last a lifetime as you embark on an unforgettable journey through this African gem. Like this video if you enjoyed our Zanzibar adventure, and subscribe to Happy Voyages for more exciting travels around the globe. See you on the next journey.